Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer from Rebellion Brewing Company here in Regina, Saskatchewan on Dudney Avenue. Oh, yeah! We're looking at... And Dudney's a weird street. Like, it doesn't just go straight. It goes straight, and then there's like a cutout, and then this way, and then you're back on Dudney. I found that out when I was walking down Dudney after a job interview a few days ago. Found that out the hard way. Didn't realize. I thought I'd just walk over to Rebellion or Bushwhacker and see if they had any beers on sale that I haven't had, just to see. And yeah, I couldn't get there. Another thing I'd say is Regina is not a very pedestrian-friendly city. That's all I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Pineapple Sour from Rebellion, 4.5% alcohol by volume. I have pineapples on my shirt. I also have coconuts and bananas, but I have pineapples on my shirt too. Okay, we have an ingredients list on here. Be a rebel. Drink great beer. And I'm still thinking that it's more rebellish nowadays to drink something like, I don't know, Lakeshore or Laker Ice. I think that's more of being a rebel nowadays, because I mean, drinking great beer is first and foremost, drinking great beer is subjective. Somebody might love this, but other people might hate this. Somebody might love a craft brewery's Pilsner and hate their stouts and sours and all that. So, I mean, thinking about the idea of great beer is very subjective. And our ingredients are barley, wheat, oats, hops, yeast, water, and pineapple. So we have barley, wheat, and oats. This should be a heavy, possibly creamy sour. I'm intrigued, but I'm going to open it over here because it is a sour, and I don't want it to blow up on me. A little shaky shake. Okay, so there is a tiny touch of haze on there. A tiny touch of haze. There wasn't any haze at all until I gave it the shaky shake. So the more beer I get into the glass, the hazier I think it's going to be. Bright white head. It is fading rather quickly. Now, I mean, I can't even say that really looks like pineapple juice, because pineapple juice is more of like a bright yellow. That is kind of like dehydrated urine. Not that that's a bad thing. Just saying. Okay, we'll sniff out of the can first, then we'll switch these up. And yeah, I hold this when it's still in the glass, so that, you know, it doesn't fall and ruin my printer or my computer. Okay, not bad. It has a little bit of pineapple note, and that's about all I got out of the can, out of the glass. A little bit of biscuitiness and a little bit of pineapple, like very, very minute notes on the nose, and I'm not used to that with this brewery. This brewery is usually fairly aromatic. Okay, well, let's try the pineapple sour. Cheers. Well, that's sour. Woo. That is really sour. That's nice. I won't take anything away from that. That is a nice, refreshing sour beer. It is creamier than I would have expected, but again, I mean, you have wheat, oats, and barley in there, so creaminess does seem to be something you would get out of there. It has a biscuitiness on the back end, a drying biscuity, bready biscuitiness. I know Jay Knows Best hates that, but that's what it is. It has this bready, crusty bun type of finish, and I like that because it dries out the palate. It leaves it a little moreish, right? I love that hint of sweetness, and the just you took a big old crusty bun and then it was gone, and you were like, ooh, it's a nice finish. And that's what you're getting with this. I'm like, nice finish. Oh. I get pineapple up at the forefront. I do. It's sweet. It's nourishing. It's beautiful. But it hits the front of the tongue, and as soon as it hits the front of the tongue, you get that pineapple sweetness. And then you get, I always do this, right? You get. And I mean, there are, I know that when I'm saying you get to you, I'm talking about myself, but there are keyboard warriors that are like, I don't get that. Why do you keep saying you get? Go fuck yourself. It's the way I'm explaining it, okay? That's what it is. It's the way I'm explaining it, damn it. So the pineapple touches the very tip of the tongue. And then the rest of the beer that comes across the palate still has a pineapple note to it, but it has that sour pineapple note to it. You know when you get the pineapple and it's over ripened and it's kind of I don't think a lot of people eat fresh pineapple, to be honest. I think a lot of people either have it on their pizzas, and I mean, I could just be completely wrong on this, but I think it's either like on your pizza or it's a pineapple juice type of thing. I don't, at least in North America, I don't see a lot of people buying pineapple and just eating pineapple. I don't see it. I've worked at several grocery stores and we've cut up pineapple and cut pineapple out. Because I mean, the main reason people don't eat pineapple is it's such a bitch to fucking process. And we'll cut pineapple out and people still don't eat it. We end up distressing the pineapple. So I mean, I don't foresee a lot of people. Even when I worked at the casino and we'd have drinks that would have like a pineapple wedge as a garnish, nobody ate that pineapple. It was 9 times out of 10 thrown out. So I don't know if people get what I'm talking about, but I've ate a lot of pineapple in my life. I love pineapple and I hate pineapple at the same time. I hate processing it. If I'm gonna eat pineapple nowadays, I use one of those like from fucking Amazon, the cheap little twist cores, because it first off gets rid of the core, and second off, you get to pull it out without any of the fucking little black shell shit on it that you can get when you cut it with a knife. So that's the way I like. But yeah, so if it's over ripened, you can get this sour. You can also get it before it ripens. I mean, when it's really hard, it's just this sour kind of fleshy flavor. And so you get I get the sweet pineapple right at the tip of my tongue, and then the rest of my tongue is that kind of sour pineapple flavor. You can still tell pineapple's there, but it's sour. So I mean, it's a beautiful mixture because you do get that sweet for a second, then you get that sour that takes over the entire rest of the palate, and then that neutral biscuitiness comes up. So I really love the mixture on this beer. I really do. These guys seem to be very hit or miss for me, right? None of the beers have been bad. Like, nothing's been under a 5, but they've been either, yeah, I really like this, or whatever, it's a beer. And I mean, I've made fun of the beer and its canning date, but I mean, let's look at the canning date on this guy. Eh? We have okay. So today is March 12th. I bought this probably March 5th. Its canning date is the 23rd of March 2023. So it's almost a year old. Bought right at the brewery. And it's a sour. I'm amazed that didn't blow up on me. I'm also amazed it still tastes so good. So, I mean, this is the thing, right? I'm pissed off to an extent that I paid full price for a sour that's almost a year old. Pissed off about that to an extent. excited to another extent that it didn't blow up, and really excited that it really tastes really good. I cannot complain about that beer. That is a great beer. I'm giving Rebellion's Pineapple Sour a 9 out of 10. I would drink those every day of the week. Bye.